Whoa, what is going on? It's Friday to everyone playing from home today. New Hard Survival. Started rocking out, building a base, bone farm, etc, etc, etc. Nothing particularly wrong with it, I was just kind of getting a bit lost in the weeds and then got a bit over that whole kind of setup. So I did the mature thing and rage quit. Rage quit. Yeah, so we're back. Back in the forest. Got to do hard survival. Why? So that's really the only way the E part of PvE really gets involved. Yeah, right, cannibals, monsters, sure. And the game's a little janky, sure. If you actually need to worry about food and poisoning yourself and that jazz. You just gotta do hard survival so you're not completely surrounded by food 100% of the time. My, what a handsome tree. Boop, boop. Why? Because nothing worse than when you first start playing and you don't really have much in the way of resources and you immediately hit a button because you're so used to it being hotkeyed to something and then you wreck yourself. And you wreck yourself because you drank all your meds instead of what you thought was getting your axe out. Drank all your meds. Ate all your meds instead of getting out axe or the slingshot or whatever. Where are we? Yeah, right, there's going to be a little hut over here and I'm near the fertile lands. I remember. Alright, so Slingius, Shottius. Just do that. Right? Okay. What? Am I where I think I am? Yeah, I'm surely where I think I am. So, what am I thinking? I'm thinking head towards thinking Tree Village, which I've done a couple of things in the past, not to stream though. Here we are. Here we at. I'm just not too sure if there's anywhere particularly in the snow you can tree village. So we're going to scope that out. See how we go. Circuit boards. We just really need to make a bomb. Yes, you found a passenger. Put your bloody clipboard away. It's not a management meeting. Cave, pile of skulls. Here we go. Yep. Thank you for playing. Rush off and get the modern axe. Without the katana? Yes, yes. Children. I can't even read. This is why I shouldn't stream professionally, amongst other things. Pick up any small stones. I picked up one. Just have this stuff so memorized. Why does this feel like the wrong way? I don't know. Pocket a punch. Yeah, I've never done that before. There you go. These days. Oh. Yep. Oh. Oh. I don't normally rush off right to unarmed. I really like the katana for its speed, for its interruption. Attack. Nothing, no flares? I've really just gone nuts. I'm just really rushed off. I've literally just walked out of the cave and turned around and walked back in again. Alright. The wood somewhere? There's wood. Bit of road. There's a bit of road. There's a bit of road. Thank you for the road. Where are we at? Usually boop into existence here. Touch food. Swooping. They're sleeping, you can tend to Anything for a one-hit kill. Or an almost one-hit kill. Thanks for playing. This will probably go poorly. That'll be a terrible stream. Oh, can't see anything. That went better than I could have possibly hoped. Did we get the other guy? Definitely, probably. Oh, I gotta say, it feels good to finish the week. To finish your day job. Family's gone out to town briefly. Spending some quality time off doing whatever it is that girls do. So I got a bit of chill time by me time. So I share it with you time. Well, that's right. That's... we have a selection of toys we can make out of bones, don't we? Bone armor, upgraded spear, bone arrows. Yeah, well, no. Yes, okay, fine. That's fine. It's not even mad. It's fine. I like wasting bones. So yeah, step 1, don't die. No. Okay, stuff. Dynamite, amongst friends. Oh, thank you for playing. Okay. Cloth. Arrows, some flares. Some TNT, dynamite. Something about cloth and bone. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, can I count to 6? Correct. I think that's all I care about down here. Right. Okay. So I think I know where I want to go. I mean, rush off. Katana Cave. Get Katana. Cheese our little platform. My favourite cheese. Build a platform, touch a rope, get the chainsaw. We're pretty much set. And yeah, you can get the grown-up bow and arrow. I never really have. I think in one of the playthroughs I did, I'm like, oh, finish this game like an adult. It can play scary games. And then I actually didn't get it. I missed it because it's kind of to the side of a bigger cave. And I remember thinking, gotta go back, gotta explore the random little bits of the cave. And I think I kept that save for a long time, and then was like, oh man, I never got that, let's go back and get that. I'm like, oh okay, well, I've got everything else now. And it wasn't such a big deal. I believe it is a bit more powerful and a touch slower. All of which is fine, but you know. You make do with what you know. Or some of the rubbish. Am I lost, or am I just confused at how direction works? Yeah. China Cave, Chainsaw Cave, indirectly. Up to the snow. There's one point I'm thinking which is quite to the east of the map, very far to the east of the map. I'll go and probably build a little, oh for God's sake, I forgot all about tennis ball. Build a little hut in a tree there, because you're fairly safe. You're extremely safe. Cannibals, or is it my random ass neighbours doing something in the street? Now that I'm thinking about it, who may be cannibals? Wouldn't know. Wouldn't know. Although probably not. To be fair, probably not. Funny. Anyway, so I built a little triangle tree hut, whatever they're called. Tree home. Because you usually got a pretty good chance of 3 boars turning up. Even though, yeah, it's in the snow, so it's a little rough. We definitely want to get a bit of deer while we're on the way. The paint might last a bit of time. Yeah, come on. Come on, son. Yep. Come on. Of course, boar skin, heat suit. Very convenient. Rock bag. Oh my god, if you watch my previous streams, it's just me being confused about whether the rock bag exists or not, because I didn't remember how to make it. And then, like, is that in the snow? Like, that's in the snow up there, but there's not quite enough going on. Is my neighbours carrying on? I mean, they're allowed to carry on. You're in the street, public street. I think Twitch is doing a good job at blocking out that nonsense. But my ears are not doing a good job at blocking out that nonsense. Look, if you can't have a semi-domestic in the street on a Friday, sunny Friday afternoon, what is the world coming to? You have the right to air your grievances in public. Yes. It's me. Play on pictures. Very exciting stuff. In a cave, in a weird island, where people have tried to attack you, and you're finding weird shit everywhere, and you just heard the noise of that monster. And you're like, but check out this picture that maybe my son drew. Because he's been missing for at least 2 days at tops. Because any longer than that, and you almost certainly would have died lying out in that plane. Yep. Top, thank you for playing. Thank you. Yeah, why not? Oop. Goth Club 7. Flashlight. Broom, heavy traffic. We're gonna need some rope. You and your fucking rope. What is that film? Great film. Boondock Saints. That's not true. You don't really need to be. Once I had the mutant hear me because I'm dicking about and he managed to climb up that spot. Which is weird because that's also the spot I stand at 100% of the time to fight him because he can't get me. That's what the game does. Keeping you on your toes, simulator. Nighttime yet? Probably not. Yeah, probably not far off. Day one. We can risk it. I mean, risk what? Don't have a choice, am I right? At a star. Yoink. Much water, I'm gonna freeze to death. Do I want to get on that funny little island, build a little hut, just to sleep through the daytime? One leaf. One. Count them. One. Just in case I really see anything worth killing at this point. Wait, we're not. We're not going to immediately freeze to death? Okay. 26 leaves, 14 sticks? Mother flippin' flip. Alright. Pretty solid pathway for the baddies to run through here. So we might get, maybe it's a bit early, might get a few heroes coming through with their, well, with their friends. And possibly a cigarette lighter. Maybe a torch. I've got all this cool stuff here. I kind of like how they make it relevant in the sense of you've got different campsites from different eras, different stuff in them, dragged to different places. Really? Not a one? I guess those particular bushes don't give sticks. Oh, I never spend much time here. 4 sticks. Gather what? Gather sticks. Yep. Oh, now you cold, mate. Yoink. Oh. Bird or bunny? I want to say something like, "Aha, good shot, you fucking squirrel." Fuck's sake. Mother fucking squirrel. Motherfucking squirrel. Motherfucking squirrels. Anyway, yeah, I play this game too much. That's why I can shoot squirrels from so far with my slingshot, because that's how I choose to invest my time. Yeah, over there. See where I'm pointing? There. That's where I'm thinking of building a place. At least to start with. As there's pretty good boar activity. And if you're lucky, a bit of deer activity. Warm suit, kind of step one, and then of course all your other good stuff. Your rock bags, quivers. I'm sure we'll find a few bunnies on the way for water skins, etc. Come on now. And of course, I mean, the one thing about being in a treehouse that isn't actually in a really big forest is you do get a fair bit of cannibal activity. And maybe you can work on your headshot game. Provided they're not all, I'm going to dodge out of the way with my sick cannibal skills. Whoop, whoop. Hip, hop, whoop. What? Yes, yes. They're your friends. Yoink. What am I doing? You can do it. Oh, for the love of... There you go. Right. What have they done with the place? They're really nice, kind of like sloppy feel. That's what you want in a cave floor. I think that noise is just random junk trying to spawn in or out. Which is, I think, extra good when you're sneaking through a cave, it's dark, it's scary, etc. And off in the distance, there's something moving. But it turns out it's just a box spawning in because she got just near enough. Just near enough. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun. Whoop. Dun 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 dun. I said once before that it'd be kind of cool, just with the good sounds of the environment, that I'm quite a fan of, that they've done really well in this game. Get like the guys that do the Long Dark and Ed Knight games from, yeah, obviously from the Forest. Try and do like kind of a mashup with that really hardcore. You got to survive the environment, and you've also got enemies. But for anyone who's ever played the Long Dark, you know that the greatest risk is not running out of food or freezing to death, or wolves or bears. It's of course spraining your ankle at the slightest sign of incline, or the smallest drop into what we can only presume is an infinite amount of snow, and your character will yell and scream and break both their ankles. That's not to say I'm not a huge fan of the Long Dark. Hey, second mode. With the infinite respawn. Yeah. And, yoink. And zip. And, I don't know, I'm running out of sound effects. I don't remember. But, again, single player, especially the first few times around, and you get that sense of worldliness, of role play, that you've come to a dead-end cave, you can't get out. Although maybe you can if you have the climbing hook. But you're not the first person to come here and just ensure terrifiedness and hopelessness. I'm going to try and build a camp here and survive. Heck, I think one of the few times I played the game to start with, I went into one of the caves. And was like, I can kind of build here. This is safe whilst I can go out and explore and see what's going on. And I remember being really excited to kind of go out to an open plain that seemed to have a few resources around. Animals and stuff, and fair bit of visibility, but I could hide in my little cave where I'd build a little thing. And then I never found that cave again for such a long time. After, of course, spending the night and being attacked by monsters, being, oh no, that's disappointing. They can get you in the caves. Not true. Turns out I was just at the opposite side of the cave near the waterfront, where you get the second security card. As although you don't see it a lot in many streams at all, you can walk out the other end of that cave. And of course there's cannibals in there. And me with no idea how to play and no appreciation for the jankiness of the combat system. Not to say I'm not a fan, I'm sure it's a limitation. It's not like they went, oh, this is immaculate, we're doing this directly on purpose. And also, the world's not Assassin's Creed, you can't parry 100% of everything. At least in Dying Light, which I'm keen to stream, just because I'm such a fan. At least in that game, you can parry the heck out of things, but you do run out of energy. So you can't just fight forever. You'll need a breather. Alright, so we're going to head off in the snow. We've already done some of the work, am I right? Why not take the logs with us? There's a little island in that river there. I did build there once. This one, just here. I kind of put up a platform and a foundation and try to build a little home, as I wasn't sure if the water was just deep enough to keep them out. And I think for the most part it is. But they do tend to jump around and things, and certainly when the mutants turn up, you're not going to flat out fight them. And you want some pretty seriously deep water, and that ain't deep enough, and they'll just go charging through. Even parts of the cliff that you just flat out cannot get up, they will, for lack of a better phrase, Skyrim their way up. Which isn't a fair comparison, because it worked better in Oblivion. I saw somebody streaming earlier today while working. I thought I'd jump on Twitch briefly. Because what else am I going to do? Work? Someone was rocking some kind of Oblivion. I don't know if he had the zombie mod going. He was talking about it. I didn't have much time. I was excited to see someone play that game. I adored that game. As well as Morrowind. And I don't know what other mods he had on, if any. But the game looked better than I was expecting. I'm like, game's definitely a bit dated now. I was always pretty excited for things like Bloom. But I was really pleased with how it looked. Usually I am going to build, usually, that one time. Is it up here? Yeah, it is. Yeah, yes, it's usually like that one. Because then you can get a bit going on over here, so why don't we try and make a house into a home. Hopefully before we all freeze to death. I mean 29, 35, right? Is that much bigger? Is it? Really? Okay. Right, I guess not you then. Get like a around, look over there, not so much. But maybe if we're like down there, is there anywhere to... Alright, fucking... Road. Sticks. Right. There should be a bunch of sticks, the really thin trees. Oh, I see. Come on, fellas, we're freezing to death. Ease up. Oh, we're starving to death. I tend not to rush out so unprepared. I've just gotten really excited. Let's just go warm up for a moment. It's like, I don't know if there's traditionally a lot of pathways here for cannibals, but if you hang out, you certainly start to see them. See what I'm saying about the boars? I spent a lifetime looking for this. And I think the first couple times I did. And where this cliff meets kind of the top of the fertile zone. You can often get one boar that spawns eventually, and you kind of just got to run around and run around and run around, but yeah, it's usually easier just to come up here and even just hack the cold. Like I said, see it on Twitch? Probably just there's a stick just off there in the distance where there's the boar's skull on it, which online will say things like, that means there's boars in that area. There's not. Oh yeah, right. So we're going to do like a bit of a snow outpost up here, I guess. Yummy, all the sticks. Alright. So cold that it feels like you got punched in the head. Which admittedly is pretty cold. Now we're not cold. Birds! Yeah. I need a bit of everything for the warm suit. You need the fabled raccoon skin, which is like just over in one particular spot in the Fertile Lands. I think a few other places, but I tend to just rock over to that one spot, find the meat. Easy birds yelling at my cats, which, yeah, that's fair enough. That's my tiny cat meowing at the window. He wants me to let him in because the birds are picking on him. Now he's stressed because he never normally meows because he's only little. Hey, alright. Calm down. Doing weary. Alright, I think he's going to sit by the door or something. So, phased out. Nobody wants a quiet stream. That's not true. I'm sure there are people that stream specifically for the sake of here's somewhere calm. And maybe this will turn into that stream as I'm getting more and more tired. Working 9 to 5. And hard to make a living. Does the fire counteract the cold in the snow? Let's find out on this week's episode. What is Abacus doing streaming again? Alright, bird. Just chilling out in the snow. Oops, pretty quick. Hey, I was wondering what feels like a clock. Well, we're getting there. And there's all those lovely leaves on the top of the tree. Alright, settle down. Are we defrosting? I think we're defrosting. Yeah. Alright, birds. Alright, my son. Is that alright? Alright. I think you can just... Yeah, you can. You can save and sleep and etc. Yes, yes, yes. We've decided to do a new one. Alright. I think you playing. Oh. And that. Really? At a stupid flippin' angle? Alright. Alright. Okay. Okay. Can I? Hey, that worked alright. Oh, no. I mean, right. Could have slept in the old tent. But come on. Super cool log cabin of destiny. Come on, man. Just a couple more sticks, man. Don't hold out for me, bros. Oh. And, yeah, you'll do. And tomorrow, raccoon skin. Why do I feel this isn't doing anything? Oh. Because it isn't. It isn't doing anything at all, for God's sake. Alright, sticks. Need one more fucking stick? Come on, guys. Hey, guys. Hey, guys, come on, guys. Thank God. Kind of got a Christmas vibe. In the sense that you can eat mushrooms, get poisoned, and die. But there's snow. You can freeze to death. What was it? Was I reading? Something about the origin of the folklore of the Santa Claus that comes down your chimney is from an area in Scandinavia, to narrow the field. Something about the mushrooms that the deer would eat would make them leap around. And be flighty. And also, just because the environment at the time, it was common that if you were visiting someone in the snow, that you wouldn't actually use their front door or front entrance, but in fact climb in through either their chimney or just a sort of a spot in their roof for that purpose. You know, so then Coca-Cola got involved and Santa Claus. Pretty sure that's how that went. Something, Coca-Cola, Santa Claus, profit. I want to have the meds. Alright. We need more of that. Certainly need a bit more of that. Deer skin, rabbity skin. And I think that should be our priority for the sake of... Yeah, we gotta get that. Get that. Boom, boom, boom. Gotta get that. Warm soup. And as much as mutants will come along and wreck your tree and completely annihilate your home that's in it, I do believe you can kind of just be like, shh. And they'll often leave you alone. Is that just a branch of the tree that's suddenly flipping out all over the place? Definitely, probably. No, I didn't know. Zibbity zoop. Zibbity zap. God, arrows. And it's not that I don't like the bow and arrow at all. I think what it is is that I spent so much time with the slingshot that I got quite good at it. And, you know, most cannibals I'm hunting, I'm usually not shooting at. Most animals I'm hunting, I'll probably use a spear or the slingshot. And yeah, okay, for the mutants, I'm going to be shooting at them. But they're a bit harder to miss. Oh. Plane crash. Don't know what's going on. My friends in that cave died. Don't know where he's gone. I think there'd be a bit of this. Get some shelter, get some food, get comfy, and now just kind of chill until you're sleepy. With your katana. Your trusty katana. Keeps you warm at night. Alright. Oh, come on. What, you're still, yeah. Alright. Okay. Really? Okay. Jobs for today. Raccoon skin. Hopefully small deer skin. We won't super go out of our way because we're hoping we're just going to run into some. Turtle shell for water collector. Turtle shell, raccoon skin. Hopefully small deer skin. Hopefully small boar skin. Where's my tiny cat meowing and carrying on? Not you, you're a big dumb cat. Oh, my silly cat is meowing and carrying on at the front door. I can't pretend to participate on the internet and not care about my cat. BRB. I mean, really, right? You can hang around and around and around this area hoping for that to spawn, and maybe they do. After quite a serious amount of running backwards and forwards. But they also have a habit of running into the cliffs and just clipping away out of your life. Get a bunny around here. Don't get crocodiles. There's not a lot. Whatever they are, crocodiles, alligators. Much further in the direction I'm facing there, there's some water and stuff, which I think is meant to be like the hard zone. But really the hard zones in this game are the caves. I mean, like single player, there's a level of tension there. Multiplayer, it's not at all. Might stress and yell and carry on. But who doesn't stress and yell and carry on with their friends when people are trying to murder them? In the dark. With several pairs of legs. I know I do. The berries? Mmm. I mean, they're berries and they're blue. They don't at all look like blueberries or blueberry bushes. But hey. I cut down trees that don't fall into logs. And yet here we are. Water. Usually some fish. More importantly, this is where you're going to start seeing humans. Bit of Dory. Bit of short guess of someone finding Nemo that looks like that. Can I carry how many fish can Yellow got infinite health. Infinite health. Slightly more health than all the other tiny creatures. Boy, oh boy. This day's going well. Can I carry 4 fish? 3 fish max? Oh, that's fine. Run over here, grab a turtle at the beach. Hopefully come across another deer. Bunny! I don't think I have any. I do have a... Oh, come on, that's so far away. And you're still moving. You're a fucking squirrel. So this is where you can obviously place your bunny traps. Amongst anywhere you see bunnies. A lot of people don't understand. The bunny needs to spawn, so you need to be relatively nearby. Usually the next day. And they will, if you don't spook them, actually just like... the AI will move them into the bunny trap. You can just sit and watch them from a distance, walk into the trap. See, if Farkut was here, he'd be like, bro, reduce your grass in the settings so you can see the bunnies. Except with his gruff Farkut tone. Running out of tiny rocks. But a trick I learned relatively recently, attack, especially along the beaches, the ground with sticks and rocks will appear. Which kind of makes sense, right? Digging at the ground with a stick. I have more rocks than I'm giving myself credit for. Take, boop, boop, boop. I think you can also get coins. Oh, what a productive day we've had today. Tip top, thanks for playing. Who's over here? Yeah, turtle. Tortoise? Turtle. Turtle. Turtle with the flappy flap, tortoise with the feety feet. You bring it, you brought it, you buy it, you bought it. I don't remember. I think a turtle. I think it's a turtle. There we go. They spawn in. They take a lot of swimming. And I feel bad. Although at least I got him one hit. I feel bad when you have to beat the bloody things to death. Alright, full food. I mean... Oh look, we get deer up in your home anyway. And really the big thing about being on hard survival mode is... obviously things kill you a bit easier, especially like dirty water. Poison berries, poison mushrooms, getting hit by people. But less food. You play the game on normal after just playing like this, and it's irritating the amount of animals that are around. It's offensive. You can't move for all the bunnies. One item I sort of feel like was a bit of a miss is you can carry arrows and you can make something to carry more arrows, and same things for small rocks and big rocks and sticks. You can't actually build anything to carry more food. Just chilling out for a moment because we might get a deer that spawns around here. You know what they say about deer that spawn in the forest? 2 on the hand is 1 in the key. Paint over there. Bro, hey bro. Hey, bro. Mother... Everyone on Twitch, they'll be watching. Right there, you bloody dingus. I'm so excited for Sons of the Forest to come out. I sometimes think, oh yeah, maybe I won't even play it, but I do love this game. And it's not even the mystery of the other items and the sort of the hidden story that you can choose to participate in, and the cannibals and the monsters, although they help. It's glorified, much simplified and unrealistic camping simulator. And I mean, I had the game a long time before I actually really picked it up and did more than just kind of potter around on the surface and build a few campfires, and then go, I don't understand this combat. I keep dying. Rage quit. But I think, especially in lockdown, right? So I'm in Victoria, so trapped inside, indirectly, for some time to go, man, I just want to go home to Tasmania and do a bit of camping and get in the outdoors, and which you can do in Victoria, although not, of course, in COVID lockdowns. But still in Victoria, everything's so far away, which is fine because it's all very nice. But it is better in Tasmania. The wilderness has much more of a wild sense to it. In Victoria, it does too, but it takes you 4 or 5 hours to get there. So it's like it's a day to get to where you're going. You can't just go, oh, I'm going to scoot off and go check out whatever, this amazing, fantastic rainforest, or snowy area, or raging river, because it's all half an hour away from me in any given direction. So I found myself playing this game, sometimes even on peaceful mode, just to build a campfire and listen to their version of the great outdoors. The forest's greatest hits. Look at that, I actually run the risk of running out of leaves. Still got some bunny. Alright, we can cook the raw small meat. Let's not eat the dried stuff. Let's cook at least 1 metric bunny. Where are we up to? Deer skin, 2 rope, 2 cloth. Alright, 3 boar skin. So it's really 1 boar skin and a buttload of rabbit, of deer. So let's, I don't know, we might as well, right? Can I? That's kind of awkward though. I mean, it's all kind of quiet. Yeah, it's janky. Alright. Nom nom. Oh, well, dogs. Probably kill something in the next few moments. A squirrel knife? I like that we've got all these sections here. I like the idea of big multiplayer versions of this, where you might almost break into teams. Maybe like teams of 2 or 3 with, say, 9 or 10 people, and go, let's build a few different outposts, ramp the game up to hard in a 7 days to die kind of fashion, and then have areas where you can fall back to your teammates. Different bases. I like that, because all of this area over here, I mean, it sort of stops over there. You can't go much further. But it's all largely unexplored. But I believe Sons of the Forest is 2 or 3 or 7 times bigger. It's like just big. Which is cool. And terrifying. That's how you attract deer in the wild. You run around in the snow, stomping and carrying on. You go. It's all quite nice. Suppose I can run off flare gun. Stops. What I need to find. I haven't seen that, and that hasn't. The algorithm hasn't brought that to me, and that kind of hurts my feelings. Is like New Zealand, Islander people, New Zealand people, Islander people, all those fantastic accents, Fijian accents. I'd love to be playing this game with like just a thick, like Maori accent. Oh, bro, gotta get my stick. See, I caught a rabbit. Do you want a bite? That's borderline racist what I'm doing, and I apologise. But accents are the best part about multiculturalism. This dude is Puff. What's his rap name? Just Puffed. I was in a plane. I was puffed. I crashed my plane. I was puffed. What rhymes with puffed? Puffed. Stuffed. Stuff puff. Puff and stuff. Oh, good day, fellas. Make the long way. Maybe say long way. In my mind, I'm always thinking, yeah, the place where that tree is just up a cliff, and you got to go around, or you can build a platform, but you can really sort of walk around, and then fairly. I don't know what to show us like. Yeah, fairly cool after that to get to. Fairly easy access, and fairly. I can now store. Flaves. Unlimited flares. Boom. Or I janked all my flares away. Ah, the starving cannibals. You see them early game. They'll dick about and then run away, or they'll try and attack you. They're actually kind of the most aggressive. They'll steal your food, and are really good at teaching you to be afraid of cannibals early game. I'm going near the cannibal. Good, they're running away. Tippity toppity, get away from my property. Oh, come on, but... Are you just immediately going to spawn back, like, behind me? This game does that. You'll injure one of them, and then you'll lose them, and then they'll just spawn back behind you. But I have a feeling if they're spawning back at all... Then if I go back to my home, and one spawns near there... That was close. Oh, come on, bro. Where's my spear? Where's my spear? Where's my spear? Where's my spear at? Where's my deer? Where's my deer? Where's my deer at? Thrown uphill, thrown uphill. Lost my spear, lost my deer. At. So just me. What's that? Seen that before. Is that a thistle? It is. I looked at it and didn't see it because I'm an idiot, which we've discussed in a previous stream. Alright. Wish I was homeward bound. Where that deer might be waiting. Just run away from me. Where my really cold house is waiting for me. That's a song I wrote is a bit of a stretch. Definitely not my tune. People much more talented than I made that tune, which I unashamedly murdered horribly online. That's why. Where's my deer? Where's my deer? Where's my deer at? Hold on, where? Build a fire to get dry. Tiny rock. You cannot carry any more tiny rocks. You require more pylons to carry more tiny rocks. I'm an expert, but being exhausted in the snow is bad. My dear, you mother flipper, I heard you. Come on, baby. Let's put money on this fire. We don't have that many leaves. We've got a ton of cash. Can't put logs or sticks on the fire as fuel, though. Just want to point that out. That's a thing you can't do. Okay, darkness doesn't stick the same way in the snow. Flipping hell, it's not exactly watertight. What have we got? 115. I've been streaming for 115. We'll probably take it to 130. Then might call it an evening. Cool. Gotta get dinner on for my family, so I'll be getting backly from the shoppity shops. Same deal as last time. Don't have a pot to carry water. Could do with one of those. I don't think there's any remotely on this side of the map. I love the sound in this game. Love it. Do well. come. Well, yes, cold, and yeah, warmer here, but come on, poles, pretty dope with the moon in it, actually. I don't know if I'd immediately start freezing to death. You'd be chilly with your bone rags on. Bone rag. That sounds like an insult. I intend to use it more often. You bone rag. Don't be such a bone rag. Sounds rude and gross. I wonder what the weather will be like, Sons of the Forest. Yeah, we have storms. That's a bit of lightning and some rain. Have some wind. I think there's a full. All right, calm down. I think they're going to work a full season system into Sons of the Forest. That makes me happy, brings me joy, and I think focuses a bit more on, yes, there's scary supernatural things to contend with, but you need to find food, get food, and potentially harvest food to stock up for those times, as there'll be no food, and if you've got food, other people will come looking for it. That's how I think that'll go. But who knows? I just hope, and in no way a criticism, I just hope the game gets released and doesn't get pushed back again. And that's just because I'm excited and I want to play the game, and I have all the respect in the world for them putting in the effort to do what they need to do to finish the game. I got time for that. I just don't necessarily want to do it. Come on, deers and boars. Knees and toes. Heads and shoulders, deers and boars, deers and boars, deers and boars. I need to find some deers and boars. I bet this guy would have a serious tan. I remember setting up my Twitch stream, and you have that setting that talks about reducing background noise. And I'm like, oh, well, how much background noise am I going to have? I'm not really going to stream if anyone's home. Because I'm probably doing stuff with my fam, but, a bit of downtime. If they're off doing things, or they're at work, and they come back later, whatever it is, could be cool to do a bit of streaming. Is the background noise thing going to be an issue? And all afternoon that I've been streaming, I've got 2 or 3 dogs barking, neighbours carrying on, cats scratching at the window. Drink that water. And I really appreciate the noise cancelling that you guys don't have to suffer through. What could have been the worst ASMR? AMSR? People making lots of creepy sounds and irritating sounds. It could kind of be a cool place for a base with the whole overlook. There's no relevance to snow except for the fact it challenges you. Doesn't appear to have any effect whatsoever on mine enemies. Hey, someone's in chat. Hey, someone in chat. Hope you're having a great day, night, morning, afternoon. Wherever you are. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Part of why I wanted to play up here is I don't really spend much time at this part of the map. I consistently hang out usually in the fertile area or around the yacht and that side of things. Am I gonna get a gator? What a flippin' bait. Yes, I am. One mother flipping bunny. Fish! Want to build something in the water? I mean, you think, oh, caves, easy to defend, etc., etc. Often not the case. How many bunny skins do I have? How many do I need for the warm suit? I need one, which means I can... I mean, we can stick bag it. That'd be cool. He's up, rock. Water pouch, water skin. Is that a deer thing? Alright, man, I need some more deer. That goes over that way, and then there's another one further over, which leads to that other body of water, which is near the chainsaw cave area. Where those hills are, the trees are right at a distance. I built a bit of a house up there by the sacred tree. There's much in the way of caves around here. To the west a bit more. You've obviously west and south. You've got, oh, I guess we're going to get that gator after all. Fucking hell, son. Jesus. Hit with that? Yeah, I got a fair bit of meat and a bunch of lizard skin. And it got some gator hair. I mean, come on, who doesn't gator hair? A fuckload of meat. I think lizard skin just by itself can be armor. Does it have to be stealth armor? And you can just wear it, right? Why not? Shh, shh. Very quiet. We're being hunted, and we don't have to be us. We don't want that to be us. Alright, deer, come on, we need some deer, and then a bit more boar. But they'll probably turn up closer to home, the boar at least, the deer I hope so. Come on, bros. Not that I particularly have an issue gate crashing your island. Do have an issue not getting what I want. I really want to get the warm suit done and dusted before I finish stream. How much health is that going to knock off? Right? And it doesn't fill up the oh, okay. I mean, it dehydrates you because you vomit or whatever. If they're just watching and chilling out, they're not going to be super upset by me. Although if I start running and they're watching... If you, like, I mean, this deer just doesn't want to stand still. It's unlikely. Did the side of my spear hit the deer? No, I don't know if I can stick. Just keep losing that. Just keep losing that. Do we want to... I mean... Maybe if I can just hurt it? Hurt the deer? Will he continue to stay spawned in? Or at least turn up a bit more? Well, we've lost him already. That's the way it goes. Surviving in the wilderness. With Abacus, who's like deeply underperforming on the oxygen side of things. I mean, come on. That didn't take long at all. Touch snow, dead. Alright, well. And oh, still shivering. Still very cool. Yes, yes, yes. We've got the shiny thing. The fabled despawning deer. How cool was I going? Like every bunny, everything I see, bam. Hitting it with the rocks, slingshot. Get the gator, threw a few spears at that, we're all good. The deer? The mythical beast. Will not be caught. Won't be hunted by anyone. Especially me. Especially me. I've been in for things. Is it a health pack? A health? The health? Health. I know where I went. Very, very quiet. We're hunting deer. So what I'm thinking here, yeah, you want to spear the deer because you can one hit the deer with the spear and that's it. Usually they just dick around, right? And you just hit them with your katana and they fall down. But if I can maybe hurt it with an arrow or something. Then maybe he won't despawn quite the same. It's like the first time in my life I've ever really had an issue. It's not like stealth's really a big deal in this game, right? Except maybe with the cannibals. Just never really had to hunt them. Usually just fucking about like that. Right? Now I want to get a spear. Then you hurt them and then they just fucking... Really? I mean... They were the cool modern ones. Arrows. Right, okay, I'll take that for the moment. Still need a bit. Let's go hang up some meat before that goes rotten. Although what I'm really hoping for is actually a bit of rain. Got a stuck. Chuck out my stuck. Alright, we're gonna climb back to our house in the snow. We're gonna save our game. And we're gonna call that a stream. My lovely friends, followers, and fellow travellers of everything you can find on the internet. As my family will be home soon, and I'm gonna make dinner for them. We're gonna have steak sandwiches. Steak. He said, after raging at his poor video game skills to try and hunt a deer. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Left click, right click. Oh. So complicated. What a gosh, Fro. Settle down. Sneaking up on me like that, you scared the poop out of me. Yeah, maybe I'll try and stream on the weekend, but I don't know, I think the weather's going to be super, super nice on the weekend, which means I'm hopefully not going to be inside, and me and my family and I can go outside and do outside activities. Alright, what are you going to do? Alright. Cool. Alright, Twitch. Me, your boy, Abacus, saying have a fantastic weekend. Peace and love. See you, bye.